to proxy betting and the history of it. It's a growing business here in Macau, even though, as I said, we don't call it proxy betting, it's called remote betting here. Most of the casinos, if not all of the casinos here, have internal policies and procedures to manage that process. It is a very, very unsophisticated model here. Again, it's just simply a person sits down on a table and they just talk over the phone, but they do have to follow the procedures that the casino lays down. It is rapidly growing. If you talk to most of the casino operations people here, they will tell you that it's probably doubled and continues to grow exponentially for the number of customers that actually come in and make use of that system. So I'm going to hand a question over to Tony, because Tony knows very well the financial aspects associated with the junkets and with the junket players, and also, of course, Heng Seng being one of the, if not arguably the second after Sun City, largest junket agents here. Tony, how would you see the proxy betting model from a financial point of view, and also from an operational point of view with the junkets that currently come into the rooms?
First of all, I just like to emphasize that proxy gaming, it is completely legal. There's nothing gray or unclear about it. If you go to a VIP club here, most people, unless you go to a VIP club, you're not going to see it in the mass market area, because normally proxy betting requires a minimum buy-in of 3 million Hong Kong dollars. So it starts as a 3 million table. And also proxy betting normally does not allow you to share the table with others. So if you have other people sitting around playing, you're wearing a headset, talking on the phone, that's not allowed. So typically proxy betting happens in a VIP room. Sometimes it happens in a private room within a VIP room. So unless you go in there in the VIP, you're like a frequent VIP customers, normally you don't see proxy betting happening. But it is legal, unlike another activity, side betting is not legal, but proxy betting, telebetting, it is legal. Also internet live video streaming also in Macau would be considered illegal. Many years ago, actually I worked for GMA, Jack Lam, before, and we tried to ask DICJ for approval to allow us to beam our video from within the GMA casino, which is right next to Sands, to even upstairs in the hotel room or further places. But after a lot of inquiry, that led to nowhere. So it is clear that nobody can take the video and beam it outside of the casino floor space. You cannot take it to the hotel rooms or any place else. So, well, without video, what can you do? Just like Sean said, just talk on the phone. Normally, they have a pretty professional headgear, looks like a call center staff, and they talk to the boss. Oh, it is a 9, I'm seeing a 9, now it's a tie, now do you want another bet? So they have to announce it, so it's actually pretty loud. They announce this very loud to the boss who is sitting on the other side of the phone. And nowadays they even have some iPhone apps or Android apps that you can just tap in the result, the roadmap, banker, player, blah, blah, blah. So the boss can also see the roadmap sort of live. But you have to trust the guy, of course. If the guy is saying the opposite, and if you don't have a trusted agent that's playing on your behalf at the table, you're going to have a lot of problems. So the trust is a major issue. So in a nutshell, that's what proxy betting is. It's only currently in Macau, it's only allowed over the telephone, although I'm seeing that you can tap in the roadmap through an iPhone app. The other side can see it. You cannot deliver any video or take any pictures and send it to the boss. That's not allowed. But in other places, I've seen in for example, in the GMA Casino in Clark, Fontana, in Philippines, you can choose to do telebetting, which is voice only, or internet betting, which has video, live streaming video. In Vietnam, I've seen several casinos that offers both proxy betting and internet betting. And in many other places in Laos, I've been to a lot of casinos. Actually, in a lot of these Southeast Asian casinos, many of them do not allow locals to go in. For example, in Vietnam, the locals cannot go in. So they rely a lot on the internet and proxy betting. So that's...
So, Matthias, from a technical point of view, are there advances coming on now? Is the industry looking to make strides into improving that type of product for this market?
Yeah, I mean, just as you said, with back in the days, we had to download 18 meg in order to play online, a live casino. We've come a long way since then. You now can just pick up your mobile and play. And we see that Proxy has not really gone through the same evolution, actually. And there are a lot of restrictions, as Tony said. You can't do these things in Macau, but you can do it in other places around the world. But even so, there's still quite a few things lacking. And what we are looking more and more into is to find a good combination between live casino and proxy, where you can get a much better experience and to cater for proper VIP players. It's, as you said, the proxy is for a VIP, and internet betting is for basically everyone. But if you can find a good solution, then you can actually cater for more players that will get a better experience. So we're looking into all sorts of solutions that will work better for the market.
And